All right, everyone, here we go with the week of August 16th through the 22nd, 2026. What actions are they likely to take? Well, yesterday's Friday context reading, what are they thinking and feeling, was interesting. I did a pre-shuffle of that one. I usually do one here, and here it is. I got 3 swords, Kurt Cobain in pain. Well, I kind of dressed like Kurt today, aren't I? We got kind of the same clothes on here. Oh, my God. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Let me grab my guitar. We'll do some Nirvana songs. Okay. 3 swords crossed by the King of Wands, the Burger King, the 10 cups, the 4 cups, the 7 cups, the King of Cups, Temperance, and all the way back here is a Sun and a 10 of Pentacles. Look, I'll just paraphrase this. This is somebody who is hoping that this 3 of Swords just goes away. Okay? And they hope that you feel the same way. And you guys can just go back to whatever. Or they can come back in your life. Ask any therapist. You'll see this all the time in relationships. Exes wanting to come back. Let's just forget about it. Let's let bygones be bygones. Families that have estranged from each other, trying to come back together. One side just wants to forget it ever happened. Let's just forget it ever happened. And sometimes the it is terrifying. It's horrifying, right? I think this King of Wands got a little wishful thinking. I think this ties perfectly with yesterday's Friday reading. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But they are hoping, dreaming that, look, we could just sit on the rainbow. Never mind that. Let's just sit on a rainbow. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way for the DFs in this cycle. It shouldn't work that way. All right? It should not work that way. Let's see where we go. It can if you want it to. I mean, you got free will. If you're like, well, Steve, I get what you mean, but I just want to be with this person. Okay, that's fine. But you're cruising for a bruising. Things we ignore don't go away. You're guaranteeing their return if you ignore them. They need to be addressed. All right? But whatever you want to do, make your own decisions. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Lovecherry, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I know it's a weekly reading, but I'm not a fucking time lord. All right? Might happen next week, this week, last week, 2 weeks from now. I don't know. These are the energies that are swirling. These are the energies in our neighborhood right now. So let's see where we go. We're going to split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces, just like the Friday reading, but we clarify. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here, because everything is energy and everything is connected. And I'm pulling on a cycle. We're all stuck in the same room together. You might be a Libra, person next to you might be a Gemini, but that doesn't matter. It just means you smell it a little differently. That's all. Or you perceive it a little differently. So that's why I give you the angles. But at the same time, we're all in the same room. It's the same shit going on whenever you pull on a cycle. And quite frankly, everything is cycles. I always recommend, even with your horoscopes, you read all 12. About 9 out of the 12 will likely resonate with you. I'll tell you that right now. But you do what you want to do. People do things how they want to do them, and believe what they want to believe. All right, let's see where we go. But overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Let's pull ourselves a reading, huh? How about it? 8 swords. I think that might be you, and I'm fucking confused by that. Why? And there's the magician. Yeah. You're confused as to why somebody... It's smoke and mirrors. It's the magician. He was the star of the show, along with 7 swords in the Friday reading. Right? Didn't the magician come out as the first part of our story? Well, now it's here as the story. It's the binding of the book. It's fueling this. Do not be confused. Remember what I said yesterday in the Friday reading. Remember why the cups are broken. All right? I don't care whether it's societal energies or the soulmate cycle. The other side wants you to forget why the cups are broken. So they can Jedi mind trick you into, well, they were never broken. You must be mistaken. That never happened, right? Well, it applies in relationships just like it applies out in the world. Out in the world, people fall for it hook, line, and sinker. They fall for it in relationships too because there's love here. Anything that's bullshit that we believe it because we want to believe it, right? Like that Theranos lady I talk about sometimes, right? She had that, you prick the blood and it gives you all the diseases in one drop of blood. Walgreens fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, put all the shit in their stores and everything like that. Yeah, we wanted to believe it. It was bullshit right from the start, you know. She ended up going to jail, for God's sake. But, you know, we want to believe. Stop wanting to believe things about people and situations. Just believe what you see and what you hear and what you know. Those cups were broken. Somebody here, so I don't want you in 8 swords wondering, I can't believe they think I'm going to fall for that. I can't believe it, you know. And you're inclined to fall for it just to get out of this energy. Don't, okay? See, it's truth or nothing, right? Truth or die. All right, how about that? Kind of a thing like that. All right, this is the overall energy. Story starts with Aries, position 1, ends with Pisces, position 12. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. Doesn't matter if it's your sign or not. I don't care what's in your chart. Couldn't care less. All right, right here. Aries, position 1. 5 of Wands. Again, it's that someone taking the easy way. Right? Someone's trying very hard here. Our story begins with someone attached to you who might be, what actions they're going to take. They're trying very hard to convince you that you remembered something incorrectly. Okay? And if you allow that to happen, because, well, I love them, Steve, and I want to believe that they're probably right, Steve. You know, that kind of a thing. Then you're just bending you're just fucking yourself up the ass. Okay? This person is trying to convince you that you remember something incorrectly. I'm telling you, the way the energy feels, you don't remember it incorrectly. Okay? So be careful about that. All right. Anyway, 5 of Wands. Don't fall for the nonsense. All right. This feels like either an ex, it could be a runner, an ex or a family member kind of a thing. Right? One of those two. I mean, he might have had a falling out with a friend, but this feels like a stronger connection than that. You know? Like, even if you were friends, you would have been, even if you were just friends, with the connection this strong, you'd have been banging. You know? And you'd be like, well, Steve, you know, what if we're same sex? I'm not gay or anything. You'd still be doing it if it's this strong of a connection. You'd experiment with it. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. 4 of Cups, crossing the 5 Wands. It's a very strong connection that's coming in here. All right? 4 Cups. The DF side remembers nothing happened. They're going to try to convince you something did. They don't want you to think that your idea is good. That's why they want you in that. Okay? What's on top? This is crazy. Look. I don't know why I'm your second favorite. You may not like what I say sometimes, but I'm shooting straight with you. It's human nature. It's psychology. All right? I mean, unbelievable. 8 swords. 8 swords. Backing up everything I said. If the 8 swords falls here, it backs up everything I say from another deck. They want you in this energy. And I just got done saying that right before I pulled that. Why is that here? 8 Wands, right? They want to tell you what happened. No, I'm going to tell you what happened. No, we banged when we went out there. I didn't spend the whole day talking about frogs. No, we banged, right? No. I don't remember it that way. I remember being very bored and you talked about frogs all day. No, that's not what happened. By the time they're done with you, hitting you over the head with 8 wands, you're all fucked up. Why? Because you want to believe. You want to believe that they're right. Yeah. Because they want to get back together. Yeah. Do you want to get back together with somebody that wants you to believe things their way and they trick you with little lies that it's their way of really? Okay? I mean, look, just remember why the 8 cups are broken. Okay? All right, do what you want to do. All right, here we go. 8 wands. Taurus, position 2. 10 swords. Oh, this is interesting. 10s of the end, dead end to lead to a new beginning. This is its own little microcosm. It's its own little energy here. 10 swords. Let's see where we go. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to see where we go. I'm going to allow myself to be your second favorite. It's crossed by the sun. Somebody's trying a little reverse psychology on you this week. I knew it. I knew it. That's why I said tens of the end and dead end and lead to a new beginning. I'm like, wow, I'm so sick of saying that. But I said it. It's caused by the sun. Somebody wants you to believe that they're cool, I'm cool, that we're over. Right? Little reverse psychology. Well, then I guess, a takeaway, if you will. That's their new plan. What's on top? Knight of Swords. Why is that here? They figure if they do nothing, Four of Swords, you'll come running. Yeah, I'm right. I'm spot the fuck on. Okay. Fine. Will you? I don't know. If you're this sap, maybe. A little bit. Don't fall for shit. My God. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. This is reverse psychology. This is somebody making you believe you remember something wrong. Okay? Don't let that happen. Don't let them get you. As soon as they get you in 8 swords, they got you. All right? You start questioning your own, well, if I got that wrong, then what else have I got wrong about that? Oh my God, maybe I'm the bad guy in this connection. Oh, maybe it was me. Maybe I ran. They didn't run, I ran. Right? No, oh, stop it. All right, Gemini, position 3. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's one of those. I still all feels like a bored Mars to me. It really does. Mars bored in Cancer. It's affecting the DM side in strange ways. You will see this is coming up in my offline readings too. Pay attention. People going to tell you remember something wrong. You don't remember anything wrong. Okay? Oh, man. All right. The moon. Fear. Why? It's just fear. It's crossed by the Hermit. I got that. I got fear. I got somebody's afraid to let this connection out of the bag, to let this connection out of the cage. Okay? I don't know how else to phrase it. What's on top? Temperance. Why is that here? And Judgment. Somebody feels like this week if they let their love for you out of the bag, they won't be able to get it back in. Okay? And it might, they're afraid to let it's what I said. That's bookending the moon, the fear, the Knight of Cups. I think this person wants to approach, but they're scared shitless that once they do, they won't be able to go back home again. Now, that could be literal, because this energy does have a third energy that controls them, or it could just be, emotionally, sort of well, if we bang once, you can tell someone while you're banging, you can tell in a connection like this, if you're banging somebody, you could say all you want, don't fall in love, don't fall in love. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. There's so much fucking karma here. There's a great story. There's a movie here from what happened in a past life with this much karma, with Archangel Michael energy, temperance, and karma together in judgment. Oh my God. Neither one of these none of this comes out for a bang in a bar parking lot. And that's why they're afraid. Okay? So they might approach this week, but if they do, they're very nervous. You might want to keep it in your pants. All right? You might want to. I doubt you can. All right? I'll tell you what. If it's a family member, if this is not about a love thing, it's a strange friend or family member, they're afraid if they come towards you, the truth will be too hard for each of you to understand or grasp, and it'll ruin the connection. Okay? It's like that. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Theme energy, something here for everybody. Slice number 4. Bookends, slice number 1. Over here. The Queen of Swords. It's somebody who wants you to believe their truth. Okay? See their truth. Somebody's going to lay their truth on you, and they hope you see it their way. All right? All right. We'll see if I'm right. What's going on here? Why is the Queen of Swords here? 5 of Wands. Yeah, I believe it. I believe that. Why? Because it's bookending the fucking 5 of Wands. That's why. Of course I'm right. I'm spot on. That's the 5 of Wands again. Somebody's going to hit you over the head with it with 13 wands, right? The 8 of Wands and 5 of Wands. What's on top of you? The Magician. And it's the smoke and mirrors. It's a reversed energy. It's the smoke and mirrors. And why is that here? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody's going to school you in what really happened. It's up to you whether you get in 8 swords or not. They need you in Eight Swords. Okay? I don't know what this is. This feels, I'm going to use the word politics, but I don't mean out in the world. I mean, it could be something going on at work. This happens all the time with work politics. I mean, I don't know. But this is, somebody needs you in this Eight Swords. They're going to try and confuse you, bamboozle you, right? Grift you, confuse you, mess with your head, fuck with you, okay? That kind of a thing. Okay. Not surprising. All feels like a bored Mars to me. Bored Mars in Cancer with the surrounding energies around doesn't surprise me. Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. 5 of Cups. One of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. That's a plus. Let me straighten this out a little bit here. All right, there you go. That'll work. All right. 5 Cups. What do we got? Tell me about it. There's a lot of fear attached to this. It's got the color of the moon card on it, right? It's right there. See? It matches the moon. Where did that go? That went there, something like that. 5 Cups. What do we get? It's crossed by the star. Yeah, somebody hopes they don't regret coming towards you, right? So they're afraid to come towards you. It's what I said. Sometimes position 5 goes with the Gemini position. I don't know why, but sometimes it ties. It's much like with position 12, always ties to 1 and 5. I'm not really sure why 5. 5 is like a pivot point, That's why so many people identify with the Leo soap opera. What's on top? The Ace of Pentacles, and why is that here? The 2 of Cups, yeah. Somebody wants to approach you, yeah. The 4 of Wands. Somebody's going to have to give something big up to come towards you. But the pull to come towards you is stronger than not. Okay? You got a Leo soap opera coming up, I said, either tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know which one. There's also a Cancerian reading I'm going to pull pretty soon, too, to pull on some Cancer energies. It might be a cure for Cancer. It might just be a bonus sort of thing, just to get a taste of where the soulmate cycle's headed right now. Okay? So we'll see. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here. Yesterday you were a Tower. An Ace of Wands. This is you showing up again. Where is it? I don't know. It could go either way. I'm just going to read it. You got a lot of new beginnings happening with people who left, who walked away. Okay? They left, they walked away. Somebody, I'll narrow it down to one person, since I'm supposed to be talking about actions they're going to take. You got a passionate new beginning with somebody who was originally 8 Cups. They walked away. Okay? The reason it's an Ace of Wands and not an Ace of Swords, a reconciliation energy, is because you find out real quick. You remember, you see real quick why you were okay with them walking away. All right? Make sure you believe that. Make sure you don't get in 8 Swords and go round and round in your head. Well, I should be kinder. I should give them a chance. That kind of a thing. Once you remember those 8 Cups, blow that sucker out. Okay? I'm telling you, you don't want to repeat. It's a repeat energy. So whatever happened last time will happen again. All right. Do what you want to do. Make your own damn decisions. We got a bored Mars here. Between now and the end of September, maybe into early October a little bit, we got a bored Mars. All right, let's go. It's crossed by the High Priestess. Secret, hidden energy, Gosh, this seems great. Yeah, we had a good time. We went out. I don't even, there's something that's going to come to the surface here. And there it is, the 5 Wands, and there's the 2 of Wands. Again, you're going to get in your head a little bit about why an old fight's going to come back. All right? Remember that. All right? Let this person show you why you should blow out that passionate new beginning. There's a hidden energy here. It's going to come to the surface, and you're going to remember why you shouldn't make plans with this person. All right? I think it's more than one person. I'll be honest with you. All right? Just pay attention to since you guys showed up here, pay attention to what I said all around this 8 of Swords, all around here. It's all very important. All right? This over here, don't fall for the reverse psychology. somebody pretending that they're happy. I'm glad we've broken up. I'm good with it. And they hope that then flips you around. Don't fall for that. Okay? Please. Everybody's got somebody attached to them, business or personal or political, that wants you to fall for something. Right? We only fall for things, no matter what it is, because we want to believe it really bad. We want to. We want to find the good in this. If you need to dig for the good, that's a red flag. Okay? If you need to dig for it, it's a red flag. That means there's a shit ton of bad, and you're trying to find the one little gold nugget buried under the ground. It doesn't make the shit ton of bad go away. Okay? All right, do what you want to do. People will continue to make this mistake on into history, no matter how many videos I give on it. Or blog articles I write. Libra, position 7. 4 of Pentacles. You got somebody. Oh, there it is. It fell on the floor. I have to stop shuffling. There's the Queen of Swords. And here's the 6 of Cups reversed. You've got somebody not returning. Okay, this is good. I like this. The message changes here. Bam. Right? This fell on the floor reversed. It's the 6 of Cups. You got somebody afraid to approach you because they heard something. There's some sort of truth that they believe about you, and they're afraid to approach you. Right? This is like the old man McNabb kind of story of the neighborhood where none of the kids will go to their house for Halloween because they heard a story. Oh, back in 1967, a group of kids went up there. They never came back. I'm exaggerating. I'm sure that's not your situation, but somebody here is not returning. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. They're afraid. They're afraid of what they heard. So they're not showing up. Somebody gave them bad information. Somebody sabotaged you, maybe. It's possible. What's underneath that? The Empress. Yeah. They're either intimidated by you, maybe, or they figure other people would want you, so why would you want them? I don't want to go out with somebody that everybody's going to want, right? But it is a little tricky. You have to be a very secure person to go out with somebody who's attractive, that everybody wants to bang. You have to be very secure, Actresses in particular and actors run into that a lot. Right? Because they got to go to work and make out with people on the set and sometimes pretend to bang and stuff. You got to be very secure to date one of those people. Otherwise, you become a problem. And they either get rid of you or security throws you out of the studio, one or the other. Right? It could be that. It could be because the Empress is there. Or it could just be somebody heard something. You got sabotaged. You had a soulmate that was going to return, but somebody said, oh, no, they're with somebody else. Oh. So they're not. I don't know. Either way, they're afraid to approach. You might want to put something out on social media that makes you seem a little easier to approach. I don't know. That's what I got. So there you go. I don't know what to tell you. I wish I had an answer for you. What, do I have a bridge? Yeah, the 4 of Cups. Yeah. There's not much you can do. You just got to shrug your shoulders at it. Whatever. You can't fight City Hall on this one, I don't think. Scorpio, my hot Scorpios, position 8. 7 Pentacles. I wouldn't normally go to a 7 Pentacles. But, yeah. All right. Bide your time, Scorpio. You don't have to be a Scorpio, but it is the position 8. Bide your time, position 8. I'll phrase it that way. Don't want to confuse anybody. I don't know why it's saying that. I didn't write down what you got yesterday. Bide your time. Don't let somebody rush you into a decision. Don't let somebody rush you out of your pants. Don't let somebody rush you into an investment or taking a job or helping them move. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. 7 of Pentacles. It's crossed by the Emperor. You have all the time in the world. Somebody's trying to take control of your time. Somebody's trying to. Were you the conquest one yesterday? Was that it? Was it like a Burger King kind of it? Yeah, okay. Somebody's trying to take control over your time. Monopolize it. Grab you up. I don't know. How else? What's on top? Yeah, the Knight of Wands. It's a player energy. Might as well be the King of Wands. Why is that here? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody coming into your world in some way. Okay? Whether it's in your pants or a business type thing, whatever it is. Yeah. Don't let them put pressure on you. The 10 Wands is bookending you with all the time you need. Don't let them put pressure on you. They're going to put pressure on you to make a decision, to do something. You got all the time in the world. Okay? All right. You control this situation. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes part of the cycle, sometimes not. Yesterday you had a very weird hangman. I wrote it down. Very weird. Somebody thinks you're hiding from them. There's the sun. So show them that you're not. Right? Somebody's going to drag you out into the open. I have to take the context of yesterday's hangman. I wrote it down. It was a very strong energy if somebody thinks you're hiding. It could be they think you're hiding something. A lot of times people do that. You know, they think you're hiding something and you're not. They're going to drag it. They're going to end up embarrassing themselves. They're going to drag it out in the open, and it was never something that was hidden at all. You know, I mean, I don't know. Whatever. See where we go. The sun. Why is it here? How close am I? I don't know. Let's see. Why is the sun here? They're going to drag you out or drag it out into the open. It's crossed by the 3 of Wands. What's under that? The Page of Cups. What's on top? The Hermit. Yeah, again, why is that here? The Ace of Cups. And what's the bridge? The Tower. Yeah, it's an epic backfire. Okay, can I phrase it that way? Somebody, just catch my drift. It's the only way I can explain it. Okay? But it's a pretty good explanation. Somebody thinks you're hiding. We'll say they think you're hiding something. Somebody thinks you're hiding something. They're going to drag it out into the open, and they're going to end up getting egg on their face because it actually makes you more appealing. It actually makes you more interesting. See what I'm saying? It's a bit of that. All right, so maybe, I don't know, maybe you used to be a porn star, right? And now you're doing something and somebody brings that out in the open, but it actually makes you kind of hotter for the thing that you're doing. I mean, I don't know. It's just that kind of energy. Somebody thinks they're exposing you, and in reality, they're making you more powerful. All right. Capricorn, position 10. It's an epic backfire for somebody. 10 Pentacles. Something in addition to your household here. Okay, I don't know. In addition to your household. A picture, a fish, a baby, a dog, a person, new love, I don't know. Yeah. It's crossed by justice. Something you've something you've wanted, a connection you've wanted to happen with somebody happens. Okay? And it makes your home a happier place. All right? Why is this here? What's on top? 7 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Yeah, somebody. And the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, something happens. Something happens. Something happens in this week's energy that makes your home a happy place. It's happiness, it's justice, it's balanced energy, it's happiness to us in the 3D, but something finally happens, something finally comes through. You got the loan, you got the job, you get the person. It's very positive energy. It's terrific. Good for you. Okay? How it's going to play out is different for all of you, but it puts you in a very powerful position. Sweet. I like that. But why do I keep getting it? You may have an energy, I'm just going to say this, I don't know why. You may have an energy attached to you that's trying to thwart this a little bit. It's trying to work against it. Okay? Just keep that in mind. There's some sabotagey energy here. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's right there. It's the next card out. After the 6 of Pentacles, the bridging energy is that. Okay? Sometimes when somebody here, somebody might try to throw a monkey wrench in your plan. Somebody might try to figure out Now you can make other plans and somebody might try to throw a monkey wrench in it. That's there for a couple of you. I wish I wrote down yours yesterday. Okay? I don't remember what you got. Watch your Friday read here. If it talks about planning or something like that, I don't know. Something happens that falls right in line with a plan you have. It's perfect. It's divine timing. It's exactly what you need. It brings you justice in your household. And somebody else, you've waited a long time for it. It could be the job. It could be the person. Somebody else, again, has a different idea of what could have happened or whatever. And they may try to throw a monkey wrench in it. That's all. Just pay attention. Just watch out for somebody around you that might be jealous. Okay? Just watch out for that. Other than that, it's a beautiful read. It's terrific. I just wanted to dig a little deeper because I felt, I don't know, something pissed me off about such a positive little read. All right. Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my wild card spot. You already showed up over here. Let's see what happens here. You don't have to be an Aquarius. Remember I said that. Just position 11. Slice number 11 of our 12 slice pie here. Temperance. It's not you. It's somebody attached to you. Someone attached to you's patience towards you is about to pay off. I don't know. No idea what that means. Let's find out. Temperance. That could mean 1,000 different things. I mean, I know what it means. It can mean 1,000 different things. Maybe somebody's been waiting for you to get free, or somebody's been waiting for you to notice them. Their patience is about to pay off. Okay? Maybe you, taking it from your angle, you noticed something you didn't notice about somebody before, right? This feels very new to me. I like it. I like the energy. It's crossed by the King of Pentacles. You see the value in somebody you didn't see before, but it's there. They've been patiently waiting on the side for you to see that they're quality. Okay? 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, somebody's been waiting for you. I mean, I just get that. Somebody's been waiting for you a long time. It's somebody you saw as small, you now see as quality. And they've been waiting for you to come around. This week, apparently you come around. Their patience pays off. Pisces, position 12. Always read with 1 and 5. What do we get? The King of Cups. Somebody's going to tell you how you feel. Okay? Somebody's going to try to tell you how you feel. I don't feel like this is like an ex or anything like that. I don't feel like this is lovey-dovey. I feel like this is a friend or family member in this angle. I do. I feel like they're going to tell you how you feel. All right. 9 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. I think for you, it shows you why someone, again, it ties back to why you have 8 broken cups with whoever this person is. This person's going to show you why you need to separate yourself from them. You then have to not get in 8 swords and believe what that is. It's up to you. You make your own decisions. You could choose to stay with them. That's fine. You could choose to keep this person in your life, even though they try to tell you how to feel, how to think, how to whatever, and control the fuck out of your emotions. That's fine. As long as you're not doing it from a point of 8 swords. Right? Don't be confused. Right? Okay, what's on top? Yep, 8 cups. Look at that. 8 of Cups. You're going to see why somebody is 8 broken cups. Plain and simple. Make sure you believe it. 10 swords. And why maybe you shouldn't be together with them. Again, don't know why I'm your 6th favorite. 10 swords. Everything I just said just fell on the table in cards. That's why I throw the cards. Plain and simple. All right? So somebody's going to tell you how you feel. And in the process of doing that, they're going to show you why they're 8 broken cups and why you should separate yourself from them. Liberate yourself. Why the 8 broken cups should stay 8 broken cups and we should just put an end to this thing. We should put 10 swords in it. All right. Now, it doesn't mean you have to. It's minor arcana. Just don't go at this from a point of 8 swords. That's all. Don't get in 8 swords about it. All right. Whatever. When someone shows you who they are, believe it. 3 cards from the bottom. Well, now, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this a little differently. Let's do 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What else you want to tell? Rather than add all this up, what else you want to tell my people about this week? Let's do it like a regular reading. Why not? All right? Let's do it like a regular reading. Mm-hmm. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. This one here, look how the deck exploded. That's it. That's what I got. This one here definitely wants to come out. That's the Sun. I got the Page of Pentacles, or Page of Wands, I mean. Sorry, and a Emperor. And I got 5 Pentacles. I knew there was Pentacles somewhere. And 6 Cups. One more, and 4 Swords. 5 Pentacles, 6 Cups, and 4 Swords, crossing a Page of Wands, red with a Sun and an Emperor, red center, left, right. On the one hand, this is a repeat message, okay? On the one hand, it's a repeat message of everything we've talked about here. I don't want to go back over it. I'm going to go a couple layers deeper and tell you, don't miss out on the fun, okay? As far as the energies, I'm just going to give you an energy read, all right? At the beginning of summer, well, it's summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. I realize I get a lot of viewers down in Australia and all that. And I know it's winter, but winter, whatever, you know. Up here, I talked about at the beginning of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. I said it's fun. Fun is returning to the energy. It's there. It's still there, right? It's just there's so many surrounding energies right now. People are upset. They're worried about the future. They're depressed. You got surveys showing that 90%, some odd 90 whatever percent of people aren't going to the doctor because they can't afford it or their insurance was taken away. These kinds of things. It's creating this mass of worry within the energy. And you're finding a lot of people around you who don't even care about that stuff, who are just worried by association with the energy. But through it all is a band, through that blob, we'll call it, is a band of energy of fun. The energy here is telling you this week you can find it very easily. Don't leave yourself out in the cold in it when you do find it. And you can take control of how you flow through this energy from here forward. The secret to it is curiosity. Okay? Be curious about something. Study something. Be creative with something. Learn clog dancing, learn piano, learn fucking crochet, I don't care, or crotchet, as I like to call it, because I'm 9 and I like saying the word crotch. But either way, whatever it is, creativity, curiosity, those are where you're going to win here, okay? Don't leave yourself out in the cold and miss this energy. The band of fun is strong right now in the current energy. So you can go past all of that and allow you to take control and have a little more fun going forward, or rise a little higher above the sea of worry and, you know, God, what's going to happen kind of a thing, okay? It's just there. It is what it is. I was right. That fun energy is there. I've been enjoying it. I've been having, in spite of the summer I've had, I've been having a great time. You know, a lot of you have too. You've probably already figured this out. So this is for somebody who hasn't figured it out. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.